Another issue I have with Ice Cream Sandwich so far is the way it handles the now missing menu button. I'm going to jump into the browser here, and you can see that the three-dot menu button is up top. If instead I switch over to email, you'll see it's here down at the bottom. Further yet, if you go into certain other applications like the News and Weather app, it actually goes down to the very bottom of the screen where the back, home, and multitasking button are, which is entirely different. But while I have the browser fresh in my mind, let's jump back there, and I can show you one of those new features that's in that menu. You can see we're looking at MSN. This is the mobile version of MSN's site. If I tap here, notice it has the Request Desktop Site checkbox there. As easy as that, we're now at the full desktop version of the site. As some people have pointed out, transitions when you rotate into landscape mode are a little bit slow, but you can see that the rendering quality of the page is very good. I want to take another quick look at the notification area that you get to just by grabbing the top of the screen and dragging it down. Notice, of course, we have the settings shortcut there. It's the primary way to get to settings now. And as I mentioned before, you have the option of getting rid of individual notifications or clearing them all at once, something that you can't do in Gingerbread or Honeycomb. For example, I could just take this one and swipe it off the screen and then hit the X to clear all the rest of them. One of the greatly improved features in Android that comes with Ice Cream Sandwich is the camera application. It automatically focuses when you just point it, and look how quickly I can snap photos. Has face detection, which works really well, tracks faces as they move around. Let's move in with the zoom. Can also easily switch to panoramic mode or video just by tapping here. Jump into settings, you can see that we're at 1080p resolution down there. Shoot a quick video, move around a little bit, and stop it. I'm going to jump back to the camera. I'm going to show you the forward-facing camera as well. Again, some settings down here. And while I'm not normally one to subject myself by showing my old baby pictures, it's a good way to show some of the cool effects that are built into the camera. Another change to the camera, and one that I kind of like and kind of don't like, is that when you tap here you instantly get access to the last image or video, but only in a snapshot. If you actually want to see it, you have to tap through, and then it loads the full gallery, at which point you can move from photo to photo. I also do like the film strip that's now in the gallery, and how you can quickly scan for and find the image you're looking for. Once you've recorded some videos, you can go into the Movie Studio app and string them together and do some basic editing. Grab that clip I just shot here and add a clip of my son as well. You can see it tacks them together, and you have the ability to edit them, crop them, trim them, and also put in transitions. And then you can render it all out. These are 1080p samples that I pulled in here. I can render it out to 720p or a lower resolution if I like. It does require a lot of processing power though, and it can take a long time to do. I want to show you a couple of other minor apps that have been updated, such as the clock application and the calculator. Okay, I'm in the Google Talk application. I'm going to attempt a video call to Dan Seifert.
Hello.
And there he is. Dan, let's flip the phones over into landscape mode.
Okay.
And we've now got an upside down picture. Oh, there it goes. It reoriented. Oh, you can see Dan has some Christmas decorations there in his home office.
Oh, yes. Yes. 'Tis the season.
Okay, thanks for your time, Dan.
Adios.
And to wrap up, let's take a look at some of the other Google applications that are available on the device, such as Google Videos, where you can rent videos to watch on your HD-capable phone. Naturally, also have Google Maps with full navigation support. And then there's the previously mentioned Google Plus application along with the G Plus Messenger that goes with it. YouTube, Google Talk, which we already showed you, Google Books for reading ebooks, and of course calendar application and music as well. And lastly, I'm going to take a look at the call application and show you how it works. You can see you have quick access to your favorites, and you can just swipe left and right to go from one pane to the next. This is the call log, and of course the dial pad. You can dial something manually. Let's see. Place the call. You can see it actually matches up to one of the records we have.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Call audio is pretty good, a little rough inbound. Speakerphone's actually quite decent inbound, although a little echoey on the outbound side. But overall, the phone performs quite well, considering that it does seem to have a bit of a reception issue. We've had some problems with not being able to hold on to a 4G signal or just not getting it to go at all. And 4G upload speeds in particular have been a lot slower than some other devices that we have, like we have the Motorola Razr and the Zyboard around here. Download speeds have been comparable, but upload speeds have definitely been a little bit on the slow side. So just some sort of reception connection problems. Some people have been complaining about really bad battery life comparatively for 4G LTE on Verizon with the Galaxy Nexus. I haven't seen that to be the case, even though I'm on Wi-Fi right now just for the video review. But I have seen the data speed problems and the data connection problems. And you know, if you long press the power button here, you can turn the phone into airplane mode. And I've had times where it gets stuck and I can't turn airplane mode off for a couple minutes and end up having to reboot the device. So there definitely are some radio-based issues, whether the software or hardware, I couldn't possibly tell you. But it's not perfect, even though it does work pretty well for calls. So that's my look at the Google Galaxy Nexus by Samsung for Verizon Wireless. It's a pretty nice device. It has decent hardware, a brilliant Super AMOLED HD display, and the new Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich operating system is surprisingly beautiful and fun to use. I really was not a fan of Honeycomb version 3.x, but I really do love what Google has done with 4.0 here. Still not a lot of applications that natively support it and make most of the new operating system features, but still, it's a really fantastic device overall if you can overlook some of the 4G LTE connection problems we've had. So again, the Galaxy Nexus for Verizon Wireless. I'm Michael Orl for MobileBurn.com. Thanks for watching.